from the president's reelection strategy thinking. We've seen this in the way that he's talked at rallies during the 2018 midterms, sort of bragging about Democrats' desire then to impeach him, which they weren't even close to it at that point, and saying, how could you impeach a president who's doing the best job, whatever. Sort of treated it like a joke. Today, his reelection campaign was fundraising on impeachment, asking supporters to rush in donations before this 5 p.m. announcement from Pelosi to create what they called an anti-impeachment task force of supporters to send to the president and give their love and support to him. They're really using this as a way to sort of target their base supporters and really rile them up. And when I talk to Obama-Trump voters and even Romney-Clinton voters, especially in the upper Midwest throughout the country, they sort of talk about these Romney-Clinton voters who, of course, voted for the Democrat in 2016, that they fear that impeachment will actually rile up those president supporters, that they don't think it's politically wise for Democrats to move forward on impeachment because of the implications they think it'll have on the election. And they know the political power they have in voting and having their voice heard in that way, and they still don't think it's wise. These Democratic voters who, of course, have voted for Republicans before, but that's really interesting when this is all happening in Washington. I'm thinking back to these conversations I've had with these swing voters who on both sides of the aisle, no matter which way they have swung, really do not think impeachment is a good thing for how the election will turn out. And that's all the while President Trump thinks it could be a good thing for him.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.